Hey guys, how's it going? It's Mr. Robles back at it again, bringing you an exclusive video format for the next, until further notice, till we know when we come back to our classroom. I'll be videotaping these sessions. Now our budget might go up, it might go down, who knows? Let's get started. So first off, I wanted to quickly review the stuff we've covered in class so far. First off, we covered off planets in the universe, covered stars, galaxies, asteroids, meteors, and comets. Now, would I like to go back to these and discuss a little bit further? Unfortunately, we got to move on. We will come back to these when we go back in class. But I do want to talk about three things that you sort of might have seen here and there, but never really went into detail, and that will be going into detail this week and more. Another thing we will be looking forward to is, by the end of the week, you will also talk about a bit about space travel and stuff. But first, let's go over these three topics. First off, black holes. Now, what is a black hole? If you remember from your studies about stars, one of the options for a supermassive star to die is a black hole. Here, light cannot escape. It is huge. It's not really huge. It's more like heavy gravity. It has a lot of gravity that light cannot escape. Literally, things get warped, time slows down, and you're stuck in the past forever and ever. Amen. But another thing is, well, black holes is you can find these easily in the middle of center of galaxies. A lot of scientists believe that these black holes, or supermassive black holes as they're called, help keep the galaxy turning and stable. Another thing that we learned were nebulas. Nebulas are stellar nurseries, places where stars are born. This is the birthplace of stars. Most of these nebulas are the remains of old stars that exploded and just released a bunch of hydrogen and helium. Once all this hydrogen and helium collects, as you remember from one of the quiz questions or one of the assignments, and warm-ups of nebulas, is what are they mostly made of? How did the stars get formed? It's through gravity. Once a lot of this gas and hydrogen and helium comes together and it forms, and then eventually squeezes tight, and then it spins around in circles and circles until finally you get boom, a protostar, and then the protostar turns to a normal star, and it starts burning its fuel until it dies. We'll talk about the life cycle of stars a little bit later, but you should know that from your project. Next up, we got dark matter and energy. Now, here's one thing that sort of was hinted at in one of the Brain Pop videos, and that's dark matter and energy. First off, what is it? I have no idea. Scientists don't know what it is. It's just an inherent mass that, for some reason, if something were to spin in a circle, the middle part should theoretically go as faster than the ones on the far end. But that's not how the universe works. Somehow galaxies move together at the same speed no matter where you're at. So that's kind of weird. So scientists attribute it to dark matter. Dark energy is a similar format, except it's an energy format instead of a matter format, which is physical, and I can see and I touch it, taste it. But with dark matter and energy, basically we don't know what it is. We know it exists, we've done a bunch of math, who knows. But anywho, guys, that wraps up this video. And before you click off, I want to ask you a few questions. What do you have questions on any of these ideas, any of the previous materials? Let us know. There'll be a link down below, or wherever in Google Classroom you'll see this. Questionnaire asking you, do you have any questions to ask for me? And maybe I might answer it in the next episode. Anyway, guys, take care, and until then.